Good Sunday morning. Welcome into Weekend Recharge. I'm LaRosa.
And I'm Alex Wilson. Paul Goodlow has the day off, so you're all stuck with me.
Yeah. Jazz hands.
It's exciting. And we got a lot to talk about,
we sure do.
We've got 4th of July extravaganzas, and it is heating up a bit in the tropics on this July 2nd.
Absolutely. Hurricane specialist Dr. Greg Postel is tracking the latest, and we'll have more on that.
Your thunderstorms, a possibility today. This is the area we watch. Parts of Iowa. We're talking far western Iowa, over through, or rather, actually the central part of the state of Iowa, far western Illinois, early forming. Here's your Nebraska look. Also parts of Kansas, so North Platte, Omaha, Des Moines, Davenport, some of the same areas that we were watching last week for the chance of storms. You've got them again today. We've got plenty of moisture in play. There's that area of low pressure. Low-level winds, they'll be on the increase as well. And we've got those upper-level winds punching east. So a westerly direction for the upper-level winds, lower-level winds out of the south. Here's the way we think things are going to shape up. You're looking at your current radar with a flash flood warning there into parts of west central, parts of Kansas, well to the north and east of Dodge City, Omaha, south and east of you. You've seen some showers south and west as well, really stretching along that line south of Omaha. Here is the forecast. Future radar showing showers and thunderstorms, a possibility around Omaha. Notice how they're all firing along a fairly stationary line. This is why we could see some more flash flooding issues or street flooding issues as we go through the day. We get to your evening hours, and we'll be watching some storms across parts of Nebraska and Kansas as well. So plenty to keep an eye on. Hail threat medium across parts of Kansas, Nebraska, and into sections of western Iowa. Now we look at your wind threat, and again, it's some of the same areas. Western Iowa, so Des Moines to Omaha, all the way over towards the Kansas, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado state line. These are the areas to keep an eye on for that chance of wind and also hail.
Yeah, that's the severe threat, but you know, we've got the big heavy rainmakers too, and that's going to be the story across the south. Taking a live look at Jackson, Mississippi, named after Andrew Jackson, general at the time, later president, happens to be the 4th capital of Mississippi, by the way. So there you go, and getting some sunshine to break through, although we're tracking some showers in the vicinity, and you can see that right now on the radar. Northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, drifting slowly into Mississippi. Otherwise, a little bit of a breather from some of the big dumping thunderstorms that we had across the south and the southeast yesterday. As you might imagine, everything's still in place. Lots of humidity. We're going to see the daytime heating contribute to the bubbling up of some of these showers and thunderstorms. Notice, though, there will be a lot of people not seeing a thing, but you have to be prepared if thunder roars head indoors. And no surprise, as the sun goes down, so does the activity. So that may mean a better start for tomorrow. So the rest of today, yes, this is what we have. We've got that cold front tracking to the east. It's trying to drift to the south. This time of year, it's really hard to get any kind of boundary to come on through and change up the air mass. So tropical moisture remains in place, and that means rinse and repeat for tomorrow. More showers and thunderstorms possible, but not completely a washout, of course, for tomorrow and on into Tuesday. And speaking of all of that tropical moisture in the southeast, we have it all across the tropics, of course, and that's starting to heat things up, and we're starting to watch a few things. Just do it. I got my girl, Alex, doing it. She's moving her hips like, yeah. It's a party in the USA, of course, kicking off the holiday weekend or continuing it here on this Sunday. And a few destinations. There you go, Alex. Yeah. And I say don't fight it, because I know we all have that issue with this lovely young lady.
We want to fight it.
Fight it. You can't. You got to move your hips like, yeah.
Miley take over you.
Smiley Miley. All right. Of course, the 241st birthday of the U.S. Okay, so we've got Fort Myers here on my left, and we've got, of course, Kill Devil Hills, Outer Banks, one of my happy places in North Carolina, looking at the possibility of some showers and thunderstorms. So we want to make sure you're prepared for everything, and that means the possibility of bringing it on inside. Right now, things are pretty quiet. One of the spots we've got some clouds, maybe a few showers, Jackson, Mississippi, but otherwise, it is just muggy with some low cloudiness in Atlanta, Jacksonville, 81 degrees already, so we still have a lot of mugginess, a lot of humidity. That means daytime showers and thunderstorms popping up. But you look at the coverage, And it is along the lines of that 20–30% chance of showers. Not everyone's guaranteed to see anything, but of course, if it does pop up over your area, it's going to bring down a lot of heavy rain. We had a lot of that yesterday. If you are traveling, the corridors to give the heads up to I-20, I-95, I-10. You've got I-40 as well, 75. I'll throw in there 65 too, as you're heading maybe perhaps north to south towards the beaches. By tomorrow, some of that heading up towards the Outer Banks. That is Kill Devil Hills and Cape Hatteras, but also Myrtle Beach. Can't rule it out even on into Tuesday. But again, without any big system kind of running through here, Alex, it is more of the afternoon variety. Hit and miss is what we'll call it.
Yeah, and you know, you've got the heat, and babies and young children should be watched carefully during hot weather because they can easily become dehydrated. Here are the warning signs that every parent should look for.
Super nice to correct. Yeah. It's wonderful.
No.
Keeps us on our toes.
But it was jam-packed.
I bet. And Statue of Liberty, the original American Girl, if you will.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Also jam-packed. But what will the weather be if you're trying to capture a view, a glimpse of the lovely Lady Liberty?
Hey, good today, just hot.
Hot, right? And we will be up near 90 degrees, and that's when the showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the afternoon, may start popping. So it looks good, though, for the fireworks displays on Tuesday.
That's what you want to see. You want to see dry on the 4th of July. Philadelphia, another big spot. You're going to head down to Penn's Landing. Sunday, Monday, good. Afternoon thunderstorms, showers, a possibility. Keep that in mind.
Where it all began, right? What a beautiful city anyway, but special on the 4th of July. So
extra cool.
Extra cool. All right, but hot temperature-wise. Yeah. If you're traveling today, a few hiccups, nothing like what it was yesterday, so just be aware of that. That's great news if you're doing the airport scene tomorrow. All of the big airports in the Northeast are in great shape, we think, weather-wise.
Do people have to go back to work tomorrow to then take off Tuesday? Are most places doing... Tweet us. Let us know.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I've lost all sense of reality working in the TV industry where holidays are just like, next.
Yeah. Well, I'll be here tomorrow, the next day. You will as well. So we'll tweet us. Let us know. Are people, because you think Tuesday's bad, but I think people are getting a nice 4-day weekend.
All right, nice. All right, well, rising temperatures, changing routines.
Glad I made it through that one unscathed. Can you imagine the Twitter comments if I spelled stormy wrong? No. Sweating bullets over here. Hey, it's warm out there this morning. Pretty comfortable, though, in a place like Marquette. You go for a morning run, 59 degrees, mix of sun and clouds. That's what you're up against. Here into lower Michigan, northern sections, back through Wisconsin, and, of course, our storms into Nebraska and Iowa. Not the best morning to be out and about. May have trouble getting the dog to go out for the walk. Of course, if you're hearing thunder and seeing lightning, you want to hold off on that walk for a little later. Low to mid 70s in Indianapolis and in Cincinnati right now with nothing but sunshine. Here is our Midwest forecast. Notice these showers, these thunderstorms, they'll stay focused into parts of the Great Lakes and the plains. So places like Des Moines, into southern sections of Minnesota and also Wisconsin, maybe around the Chicago area as we get towards the later part of your Sunday. Tomorrow, best chance of severe weather will be from Kearney to Omaha. Des Moines, you could see a spotty shower, rumble of thunder. Same for I-80 into the northern sections of the state of Illinois. Gusty winds, heavy rain will be the threat. And you know, Maria, if you get into one of those, it's windshield wipers on overdrive and slow your roll.
Slow it down. That will save you so much trouble. All right, we want to save you pain, perhaps.
Let's do it.
Because if you celebrate the 4th with backyard fireworks, fun is great and important, but safety even more important.
Yeah, you don't want to lose a finger. Let me talk about ways to avoid a fireworks accident with